Welcome to the first somatic practice on this channel. My name is Jillian and I'm a somatic anthropologist and PhD student. Here I share transformative embodiment wisdom. I encourage you to watch the orientation video first, linked below, where I cover what somatic practices are, how they might feel in your body, and how to set yourself up safely before we begin, both in general and for breathwork practices. I also include some of the why behind some of the very specific elements that I use, like how I open and close a practice and why I ask you certain questions at the end. This practice is called The Love That Moves the World. And before we begin, I want to name two sources it draws on for inspiration. And you can find the timestamp below where the practice begins if you'd like to skip this part. The first inspiration is Eugene Gendlin, a philosopher and psychotherapist who spent his career studying what he called the felt sense, which is the body's capacity to hold meaning that the mind maybe hasn't caught up with yet. You already know this experience. It's that sensation building up in your chest before you can even name what you're feeling, or it's the sense of something being right or wrong before you can explain why. Gendlin's primary insight was that this pre-verbal bodily knowing is not vague or unreliable. It's actually more complete than the thoughts that come after it. And this practice asks you to sit with that inner bodily knowing. And one of the most important parts of his method is also the part that tends to feel the strangest, which is speaking what you notice out loud, not to analyze it, not to explain it, just naming it as you find it. Maybe warmth, some kind of pressure, something that feels expansive or contractive, and speaking bridges your analytical mind and your sensing body in a way that staying silent does not. If you're new to this, it might feel odd, maybe even a little silly. That's normal. Do your best with it and know that, like most things, it gets easier and more interesting the more you practice it. The second inspiration is Dante, specifically the final line of the Divine Comedy, written at the end of a very long journey through hell, purgatory, and the heavens. L'amor che muove il sole, l'altre stelle. The love that moves the sun and other stars. And what's important to know about this line is that Dante isn't talking about romantic love or even love between people. He's pointing to love as this cosmological force, the energy that structures reality itself, not something we have to earn or generate. It's something we are already inside. Most of what we do with love is top down. We think about it. We have kind of surface level feelings about whether we deserve it or not. We think about it some more as we try to think our way towards an encompassing love. This practice moves in the other direction. We're going to let the body lead, to feel before we conceptualize, to access what's already here rather than trying to produce something that isn't. This practice is for beginners and experienced practitioners alike. Somatic work is not linear. There's always more to find, even in the simplest exercises. So whether this is your first time paying attention to your body in this way or the 50th, this practice is meant to meet you where you are. So let's begin. Begin by finding your position, seated with your back and neck supported or lying down. Let yourself actually arrive. Feel the weight of your body being held by whatever is beneath you. Notice your breath already happening without any effort from you. Notice your weight, your gravity. These have been tending to you your whole life without your effort, without your management. They don't need your help to continue. Let yourself trust in that for a moment. When you're ready, if you haven't already, close your eyes. Imagine a ring of golden light drawn on the floor around you, circling you with safety. And an iridescent bubble enveloping you completely, filling you and the space around you with love and kindness. The ritual space is now open. Begin to scan your body, starting at your head or your toes, whichever feels right now. As you move through the body scan, ask yourself, where do I feel alive right now? And when you find something, a location, a sensation, anything, pause there. What's the texture, the temperature, the size? Speak it out loud. It might be a tingling residue in your mouth from something you ate beforehand. It might be your breath, the pumping of your heart. It could be a tickle on your foot reminding you that you are a body made for movement. Take your time. There's no right answer here, and nothing is too small to notice. Just taking time to notice. Keep scanning, keep naming. Stay with the practice a bit longer. Now, keeping your eyes closed, let your attention radiate beyond your body. Let it fill the room around you, the building you're in, the street outside, the city, further, further, further. Find the force which animates everyone who has ever loved you, everyone you have ever loved. Bring those people, those places, those things to memory. Let yourself bask in the feelings. Let your attention settle on everyone who has ever loved you, everyone you have ever loved. Bring them close, those people, those places, those things in your memory. Let yourself bask in those feelings that the memories evoke. And now notice, where does that love want to go? Not directing it, following. Let the feelings grow beyond the memories. Let the feeling grow beyond the memories, beyond even you. Feel for the subtle force that was moving through those people when they loved you, something that did not begin with them and did not end with them, something older and deeper and wiser. Find the subtle motion that moves through root systems and tidal patterns, that pulls the ocean toward the shore and that shoot toward the light. The love that moves the world, the love that moves the sun and the other stars. Sit with that love. Let it infuse every cell of your being, just as it infuses every other cell in the cosmos. Let this feeling build and swell. Let it take you wherever it wants to go, perhaps as far as Pluto at the edge of our solar system or beyond, perhaps to a river or a mountain much nearer by. Follow the love. Love is the nature of reality, not something you have to choose or be worthy of, because it already is. Let yourself feel this just a little bit more. Let yourself receive love, a love that is a part of being itself, not something to generate. Love is already here. Feel it building and connecting you to all of creation. Feel the love, feel the love, feel the love. Receive the love, receive the love, receive the love. Be the love, be the love, be the love. For the next 2 minutes, let yourself listen. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to fill the silence. Let yourself just be listening to the sensations of love. slowly, no matter how far your attention is spread, begin to gather yourself back. Gradually collect all that love you've been feeling. Wherever it is gone, let it begin to return. Let love wash over your toes, your feet, your ankles. Let the love swell over your calves and knees. Let love spread up over your thighs. Up and up, filling your pelvic bowl, soothing your soft belly. Up through your ribs and into your heart. Feel your whole body now. Feel your skin. Fill out the boundary of your physical self all the way to the edges, integrating back into you, back into your space, your life. Ask yourself, what does love feel like? It doesn't need to be answered immediately in words. You can take the question with you as you go about your day. What does love feel like? And when you're ready, draw that golden ring of light surrounding you into your core, down through your tailbone, and let it transform into golden roots, reaching deep into the earth, grounding you. Allow the iridescent bubble around you to become a golden egg, holding you, keeping you safe as you move back into your day. The ritual space is now complete. Before you move on with your day, I invite you to take out your journal and sit with 3 questions. What is something you learned about yourself? What is something you're grateful for? What would you like to celebrate?